back because it's Briar626 here, and today we're going to be doing a deck profile of a Empowered HTN deck. Now, the Empowered is a new mechanic that is introduced from the new Armored Alliance, or Armored Elite set, Armored Alliance in general, but this is some new stuff that they've put into it. Empowered is one of those cards, and it is a very, very powerful ability or section onto a card, and we focus the deck all around that, and what better to put that with of course Titanilius. So let's go ahead and get into this deck. Alrighty, so we have the Bakugan that we're going to be choosing for this deck. Of course, you already kind of saw who we're running, and that is going to be the Chaos Nilius. Now, of course, this is the Nilius that came out in the Battle Planet series. He is the Magic Shield, Right Fist, 300 beat power, and 5 damage. So he's not that great, but his Evo is really what you're playing him for. But yeah, he's pretty cool, so we have him. The other one we have is going to be Aqua's Cubo. He has a Magic Shield and a Red Fist, 100 beat power, 5 damage if you land on a Magic Shield, or a Red Fist plus 600 beat power. So pretty good. He's a really good starting Bakugan to have. And then our last Bakugan that we have is going to be Nobilius Ultra, which is the Pyrus version. Magic Shield, Fire Fist, 500 beat power, and 2 damage. Magic Shield and Fire Fist, if you land on those, you get 200 beat power. So not too bad. So these are really, really good, or at least Kubo is a good starter, then Nobilius, and then I usually go Nilius from that. But these are the Bakugan that we're using. And then we have our cores. Of course, we're running 3 Magic Shields of plus 650. And then our 2 Red Fist of plus 200, plus 3 damage, and then minus 2 energies on a gear. And then we're also going to be playing the plus 6 damage for the Might Mac decks, just in case if you come up against a Rapid Fire deck or a Might Mac deck, the 6 damage is definitely going to be coming to help you out. Or even if you just want to make sure you do extra damage, that 6 damage is there for you. So those are pretty much all the Bakugan and all the cores here. So let's go ahead and get into the cards and see what this deck really contains. Alrighty, so we're going to start off with our Chaos cards of the deck, and of course our first card, which is really good. Now, just so you're aware, before we get into any of this, I am running some proxies because I do not have all the cards yet. Some of them are coming in the mail. They just haven't shipped yet, so I just haven't got them in the mail. But I'm still going to provide this video for you guys, so don't worry, the cards are coming in. I just haven't gotten, there's only like 3 cards that I'm missing in the deck, and I already have like multiple copies of them, but there's proxies to show you exactly what those cards are, and everything on them. So, we're going to go on ahead, and our first one we have is going to be 3 Titanilius. Alright, now this is the Chaos Titanilius for 4 energies, 800 beat power, 8 damage, pretty good. Land on Magic Shield, 200 beat power, and when you open, and you have a Magic Shield attached to it, you can attach another core onto this Bakugan, so pretty good. And then plus 4 damage if you land on a Fire Fist. Of course, you can only use his ability before he opens to use this, so you have to play this, then open, and then you can get the ability to grab another core and attach it to him. So yeah, so that's that one. And then we have 3 Glimmering Glaive. Now, of course, this is the proxy here. It does show everything you need to know on the card, and all that stuff there. But we do run 3 of those. For 4 energies, when you play this, you may attach a Baku core from the field to one of your Bakugan, and it pluses 400 B power. Of course, if you play that with the Fire Fist that minuses 2 energies to a gear, this becomes 2 energies. So it's actually pretty good, in my opinion, playing that and then getting an extra gear or extra core, and then you can attach it to Titanilius, and boom, you're setting up like crazy on that one. So it's a really good combo, making sure you grab extra cores so you can win with Titanilius or even win with Kubo or Nobilius. So really good. And then we run 2 flips, and we're running 2 Confuse. Now these are the 2 that we're running. For 1 energy, stop a Fire Fist and stop a Magic Shield if your opponent's holding those. So those are pretty much like the ones that a lot of people are using right now in the game. Our Fire Fists and Magic Shields, those are really dominant going out. And of course, with the new sets coming out, with the Armored Elite set coming out, there's going to be other cores that are going to be a lot more popular. And don't worry, we got that covered. So let's go ahead and get into the Pyrus cards and see what we have in that set. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get into our Pyrus cards here. Our first card that we have is going to be 3 Quickfire. For 0 energies, make a Pyrus attack for 1 damage, and then you may reroll your Bakugan. So pretty good there. I like that. It's a very much kind of like a staple in Pyrus decks. This is very good. Another kind of staple we have is going to be Super Fuel. For 1 energy, you must re-roll your Bakugan, and if you open, the next card you play is 3 energies or less. So really, really good. It's a very, very powerful card, especially playing other cards to go along with that. And then we have 2 Song of Fire is our next card we could play. So going Super Fuel into a Song of Fire for 3, for basically an extra 5 energies for turn 1. That's pretty good in my opinion. Basically playing Super Fuel, go into Song of Fire, you can bring out Evo, or you can bring out your Glimmin' Glaive, you can bring out a bunch of different stuff. Very, very good there. And then we have 2 flips, and that is going to be the Constrictor. For 1 energy, stop a Bakugan that is holding a Green Fist or a Helix. Now this is going to stop the other 2 that are very powerful cores that are going in for the either for some new Bakugan that are coming out, or the Green Fist to kind of stop your opponent in case they grab a core or a gear that is reduced by that core. It's a whole thing going on that a lot of people are seeing to use, is using the Green Fist to reduce the gear cost. So these are going to be really, really popular cores here in the future. So I went ahead and just put these flips in here just to stop that, just in case. And then our last card for Pyrus is we have 2 Dan Kuzo. Now this is a 4 energy cost card, and when you open on a Bakugan, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's not a flip, play it for free. So pretty good card. In my opinion, it's really good actually. And you really want to bring this out in the deck so that you can play the cards for free, and especially playing some empowered cards for free. Really good. So those are the Pyrus cards. So let's go on ahead and get into the Aqua Cards. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get into the Aqua Cards here, and we have 2 Deep Dive. For 1 energy, draw a card, and you may re-roll your Bakugan. Then we have 2 Dark Waters. For 1 energy, plus 2 HP power, and you may re-roll your Bakugan. So those are some more re-roll cards that you have in the deck. And then we have 3 Blinding Ink. For 2 energies, negate an action card that costs 3 energies or less. So this is a very, very good card when you're going to play it, and negate your opponent's action card so that you can make sure that you're going to win this one. So this is really good. Very, very good card. And then our last card we have is 2 Shun Kazumi. For 3 energies, when you open a Bakugan, you may draw a card. So it's very good comboing off of Dan Kuzo. You play Dan, you reveal the top card, you can either play it or you can draw it because it shuns on the field. So really, really good kind of combo. You could play either go, oh cool, I want to play it, then draw another card, or if you don't want to play it, then you can just draw that card, or you can leave it on top of the deck. Whatever you want to do, but it's a very good combo there. So now let's go and get into the empowered cards. Yeah. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and get into the Empowered cards here, or the Chaos and the Pyrus cards. Yes, we're going to be using a dual faction card here. Some of the new cards that are, of course, introduced in the new Armored Elite set is where they kind of mix factions. So it's where they mix, like, they have Pyrus and Darkus, Aquas and Ventus, Aquas Darkus, and Chaos and Pyrus. So these are going to be the Chaos and Pyrus cards, because these are the ones that are really good in this deck. So our first one here is a very popular one recently, and that's Pyro Obliterator. For 2 energies, plus 700 B power. Yes, you heard that correctly. For 2 energies, plus 700 B power. Oh yeah, that's pretty good in my opinion. I think that's actually really good. Everybody likes it, everybody wants it. That's why I'm only missing one right now. I'm waiting for that to come in the mail. And then we got that there. So then we have our 3 play set. So yeah, really good. Another card we have is going to be Focus Fire. Now for 3 energies, for 5, you get plus 500 B power. Now if you empower, you may pay an additional 3 energies to plus Double Strike and plus 3 Frost Strike. Now, really, really good card. Very, very good. Plus, it's plus 500, so a little less than Pyro Obliterator. But you want to use it with one of the other cards that you'll be seeing to get that Double Strike and to get that Frost Strike for free. Yeah, you don't have to pay that 3 energies, which is really good, in my opinion. I think that's really good, to being able to play that for free is really good, especially if you're trying to get some more damage after winning with Titanilius, getting extra damage and getting that Double Strike, and then your opponent has to use 3 more energies to pay for their flip card. So really good there. Another card we have is going to be Spirit Speed. Now this is a very, very interesting card. It's like a new super fuel in my opinion. And that is going to be Spirit Speed. 3 energies, play a non-flip card from your hand, with 5 energies or less for free. Oh my goodness, that's good. You can play literally Evos, you can play the Gears, you could play your action cards, heroes. You can play a lot of different cards with this besides flips. Basically everything but flips. It's really, really good. I like this card, and especially Its second effect, which you empower it, pay another 3 energies, and you do it again. Yeah, you can play 2 cards for free for 3 energies. Yeah, or well, 6 energies, technically 6, but with the other card you're about to see, it's going to be free. So, really good. Really, really good card there, especially comboing off. It's like a new Song of Fire, or you can even get this off of Super Fuel, and I'll show you a combo at the end that you can do on turn 1 that's really good to go along with that. And then, of course, our last card that makes all the empowered stuff really good, and that is going to be Leah and Dan. It's a 4-cost hero card, and when you empower you may empower cards for free. So you can play Spirit Speed, and then use its empowered effect to play another card. You can play Focus Fire, empower it for free, so you automatically get that Double Strike and that Frost Strike, plus the 500 B power. Really good. I like that. That's really, really nice. And these are the only empower cards that we have, so this is going to work great with those 6 cards, pretty much is what you're using it for. And you're mainly using it for Focus Fire and Spirit Speed anyway, so that's all you really want. So it's really, really good. And then, of course, there's a new gear coming out later on down the road in the new set that will, I think, will break the game. I think it's going to be good. It's a Bakugan Elite card. In fact, I'll show an image up on the screen here. That is a very powerful card. So yeah, you definitely want to get your hands a hold of that card and get some of these empowered cards, because that card there, whoo, it's gonna be good. You're gonna see a lot of play with that in empowered decks. Even if not in empowered decks, if you're just using Pyrus and Chaos, I think it's gonna be a really good card. So let's go on ahead, wrap this up, and show you guys that little combo here, and showing you exactly how good this deck is. Alrighty, so we're going to kind of show you here a little combo that you can do on turn 1, which is really good. I like this combo. It's very, very powerful. Really good combo that you can do with it. So turn 1, of course, you got to have your energy. Boom, there's your energy. We're just going to make cards. By the way, this only takes 4 cards. These are the only 4 cards you need, plus your energy. So it's really 5 cards that you'll need. And that 5th card that you have after that 6, you really don't need it, unless you just want to play it, up to you. So yeah, so the Bakugan workhorse we're going to use is going to be Kubo. But Kubo, of course, is going to be really good starting off here. If you land on a Magic Shield, 1350. Pretty good there. So becoming 1350, really good. Now, of course, even if you miss or open with this, doesn't really matter, because we're going to be playing Super Fuel for 1 energy. So this is going to be making you re-roll Kubo, and then you can grab that Magic Shield that you want to make him at 1350 again. And due to Super Fuel, you're able to play another card from your hand for 3 energies less. So you're going to be playing Spirit Speed. Now, Spirit Speed will let you play a 5-cost from your hand for free. That's not a flip. So, of course, we're going to be playing Leah and Dan. Now, Leah and Dan is going to let you be able to empower Spirit Speed for free, since you have Leah and Dan on the field. And then that's going to let you play Focus Fire. And since you have Leah and Dan, you can empower that card for free as well. So now your Kubo, instead of being at 1350, he gets the extra 500 off of Focus Fire. So it becomes 1850. And then he gets Double Strike and 3 Frost Strike. So your opponent still only has 1 energy on the field. And then they have to deal with the 10 damage that they'll be taking and a 3 Frost Strike. So that is a pretty good combo for turn 1. And then you don't even have to use Focus Fire. You can use a whole bunch of cards. You can even use, where is it at? You can use Titanilius. You can use Glimmering Glaive. You can use any of these cards here, or anything else that you want to do. I mean, you can literally use anything. But going into Spirit Speed into Leah and Dan off of Super Fuel turn 1 is very, very, very powerful. So definitely keep an eye out for that combo. And if you see empowered decks, definitely watch out what they're going to be doing with this type of combo, because that's pretty much what they're going to be doing, is trying to get that Spirit Speed out and the Leah and Dan, so that they can start playing more cards for free, and re-rolling, getting Dan out, whatever. I mean, you can even get Dan out with this too if you really want. Up to you, whatever you want to do. But yeah, so that is kind of like one of the big combos that that happens in this deck on turn 1. So let's go on ahead and finish everything up here, and I'll see you guys here in a second. Alrighty, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you click that like button down below. And if you're new, go and click that subscribe button, become a cousin in our family, and make sure you click that bell icon so you guys get notified of videos just like this one here, because we're going to be doing a rapid fire deck profile here next, so stay tuned for that so you guys can see that deck, because that one is actually really cool. It's actually one of my favorites right now, going into the new sets, so definitely keep an eye out for that. And if you guys have any questions or like want to know anything more about the deck, or even like if you have ideas for the deck, or you see different combos that you can do with this deck, or even if you built a deck similar to this here and you want to share it, let us know down in the comments down below, because we definitely would love to see that, and especially spreading it out the word to all the other people out here in the community. So yeah, so remember, Ohana means family, and family is the only stuff behind or forgotten. We'll see y'all next time. Bye!